Hi, YouTube. Oh, yeah, I'm wearing my Honey Badger Don't Care t-shirt. You gotta love the Honey Badger. Alright, anyway, this is just going to be a little discussion. Something I came across on YouTube when looking for bug-out vehicle ideas. I'm expecting to find armor-plated motorhomes and the likes. Yeah, bug-out vehicle. House on wheels, fortified, is what I was expecting to find. Not so much of that on YouTube, but what I did find was a lot of people have come up with the idea / solution of a bug-out bicycle. What do you know about that? Alright, so I watched a few of these videos, and there's some pretty good ideas, and so I wanted to make this just a little discussion about using a bicycle as a bug-out vehicle. Alright, I made a list of pros and cons. Alright, here it is. All right, let's go over these and talk about them a little bit. On the pro side, all right, bicycle is cheap to buy. All right, just about anybody can afford a bicycle. Yeah, you can get them for $100 at Walmart, or you can get a endless variety of sizes, shapes, and prices on Craigslist. So yeah, it's much cheaper than a car, right? They're cheap to upgrade. Like in my previous video, I showed you many upgrades I made to my bike, and it was, just a little over $100 for all these new parts. So, and also, one thing you could do to get spare wheels, derailleurs, cables, stuff like that, is just buy a used bike for parts. Buy a couple of them and build your best bike and save all the spare parts. All right, the frame usually isn't gonna go bad or break or bend or whatever. So all these spare parts will fit in, well, depending on what you save. Yeah, small container of spare parts. Anyway, just an idea. I haven't done that. I buy all my spare parts new, but they are fairly easy to repair, much easier than a car or an RV. Of course, there are drawbacks, and we'll get to that. But these are the pros. Minimal tools needed. You don't need a lot of tools. Just a few basic hand tools, really, is all you need with the bike. Parts are cheap. I think we covered that already. No fuel. Yeah, you don't need gas, oil, anything really. Bottle of chain lube will last you a long time. And if worse came to worse, you could use any kind of oil for chain lube. Anyway, carrying 50 pounds of gear on a bicycle is really no problem. Between the luggage rack, you could put a pack on the handlebars, you could wear a backpack on your back. Carrying 50 pounds is really not even stretching it. Faster than walking? Yeah. Like 3 times faster than walking. A bike is easier to hide than a car. If we're talking post-apocalyptic scenario where you have to stay out of sight for whatever reason, between gangs and invading military forces or whatever, it's easy to stash your bike in the bushes, in a garage, inside a building. Yeah, you can't do that with a car. And bikes are silent. Yeah, you don't hear them coming a mile away, right? So that's the list of pros. 10 of them. Yeah, 10 pros. On the cons list, yeah, just to be fair, I came up with as many as I could, but the pros still way outnumber the cons. Number 1, limited speed. Yeah, in a car you could do 100 miles an hour if you had to. On a bicycle, not so much. For the average person, I think 10 miles an hour for a few hours is doable. It's not impossible. Serious cyclists can double that. Yeah, but yeah, 10 miles an hour, that's average, right? Limited range. If you're carrying 50 pounds of gear, I think 50 miles a day is doable, and it's not going to kill you. Yeah, you can do more, you can do less. I'm just using round numbers and my best guesstimate. Limited carry capacity. You are limited to how much stuff you can carry on a bike. You could easily get 500 pounds of gear in your car, but on a bicycle, 75 pounds is probably about all you're going to want to pack on a bike. Vulnerable to weather. Yeah, you have no protection from weather, from sun, wind, rain. No protection whatsoever on a bicycle. And vulnerable to predators. In the city, you could be attacked by a dog. In Washington State, there's a lot of areas where we have bobcats, bear. You could, on a mountain road, you could actually run into a deer. I know somebody who hit a deer with a motorcycle. That was not pretty. Anyway, and human predators. Somebody with a baseball bat or a tree branch could easily knock you off your bike if you didn't see them and they saw you. All right? Or shoving a broomstick in your spokes. Boom, game over, right? So, yeah, those are the pros and cons. I'll put the list up again so you can take a look at it. And let me know what you think. I'm interested to hear your input on this topic. Personally, I don't think it is the ideal bug-out vehicle, but definitely worth considering. Definitely worth having one and thinking about it. Because you never know. You never know. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Peace out.